What's up, guys? Momo on Ice here, and I have something new to bring you guys today. So tomorrow will be the Destiny update. And if you're as excited as I am, you will know that a bunch of changes are happening. But something is also staying the same. We are going to get, as you know, with every new update, a Tera Burning event. And if you guys don't know what that means that every time you level up a character, you will level up 3 times per one level. And it's going to be great. It is mainly for characters that, you don't want to use, you don't want to train. They're really bad mobbers. They have no funding at really low levels. And it takes a lot out of you to train a class to level 200 that you really don't care for. So this is a way to get it all the way up there. And you have this event to get you all the way actually to level 220. There are rewards you get for every milestone. There's 30, 60, 100, 150, 200, 205, 210, 215, and 220. So this event is going to be huge and it's going to be great. Now, what they also added, if we are getting this from KMS, is that when you get to level 200 on a Tera Burning character, you get a Tera Burninator potion. And you can use that potion to make another existing character or a new character that you create, a burning character, to level 200 as well. And I think you might be able to push to 220, but we have to see what the patch notes tell us. And to use this potion, you either have an existing character or you make a new character. Go on the character that you level to 200 that was Tera Burned, and you get the potion. Take that potion, put it into the storage. Now, go on the new character that you want to Tera Burn, go into the storage, take the potion and use it, and that character will be a Tera Burninator. And then it will be the same. You get rewards for 6 weeks with that character, the same as the first one up to 200. So it is a really big thing to do for a few reasons. One, you can actually get your main if you want to level 220, and you get these cool weapons at 150. You get another box with cool weapons at 220. So it's worth it to get your main up there if you don't want to put a lot of funding into it right away. But also, if you want a secondary main or a Embossing Mule, these characters are characters that you just use to boss with, and they're not your main. They don't do as much damage as your main, but they get up to a certain level. And you want to do this because the way that Maplestory is going now, you're going from a 2 PC meta to a Embossing Mule meta, which means your crystals that you get after you beat a boss, they're going up in price. So when you beat a boss, let's say you beat Zakum and Zakum gives 1.9 with the crystal, I believe it's going up to about 3 mil each. So you get a substantial increase on these boss crystals. So the more Embossing Mules you have, the more metals you'll be able to obtain for your main and for your side, mains as well. So it is a great thing to do to get your funding up. So use on a character you don't want to train, use on a Embossing Mule, but also remember, in Maplestory you also have something called a Legion, and your Legion is based on the total level of all your characters, and you want to get as high as you can. 8K is the dream, 10K is a fantasy, 6K is, it's obtainable. A lot of people stop at 4K, but with these events, you can get your Legion up. If you're just starting out, you can get those Legion Mules going. You want to get your characters to level 120 to get the link skills, but if you put them to 200 or 210, you get the 3rd level for your links, which is good in certain characters. So if you want to get your Legion up, if you want to get your Embossing Mules up, you want to get into this event, guys. And also, if you're new to Maplestory, you want to look at videos on YouTube about each class. You want to join a Discord about the class. You want to gain a knowledge about a class before you main it, because it could be fun on paper. You could think, oh, I really want to be a Night Lord, I really want to be a hero, but then you play the class and it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be. So you want to be prepared and you want to know what you want to main. And I mean, sometimes you just have to try the class out, but what's a good thing is if you make a class a burning class, right? You can try it out, play it a little bit. If you don't like it, you can actually delete it and burn a different character. But I think you have to wait a whole day after trying to delete it for the delete to go through. So you're going to want to really think about it before you delete it, because it could take a while to get back, to the groove of things. And if you burn a main, you can get started on your daily activities. There's a lot to do. There's Maplestory, Osiris, there's the Arcane Dailies, Choo Choo Island. There's a lot to do. So if you want to get a jump start on that, you should get on that. And with this whole new Destiny world and everything going on, if you want me to talk about Legion, like you want me to go in depth about Legion, link skills and all that, please leave a comment down below and subscribe so you can be one of the first people to see it. So like I said, guys, burning these characters can give you a lot of benefits, and every milestone has amazing rewards. Certain milestones you'll get mesos. You get 200 million mesos on a new character if you get to level 200. That's a lot. You get 100 mesos at 150 and 50 million at level 100. So there's some incentives to get those characters up. You get double experience cards, which double all the experience you get for certain times. It's 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Sometimes they give you an hour. So you just have to be careful with what you're looking at. Also, like I said before, you get certain weapons. You get a whole weapon set at level 150, and then you get a whole nother one at level 220, or maybe just a weapon. I think you get a really nice 17-star weapon at level 220. So if you want to make those Embossing Mules, that's the way to go. And I mean, you're going to start off with a lot of damage, a lot of experience, and it's a great thing to do if you want to really get into Maplestory. And trust me, Maplestory is a time sink. You want to be able to prepare a lot of time to get into this game. Also, what's really interesting, when you get to level 220, you get a choice between your weapon and a Dominator pendant. And that's a pendant you can only acquire by beating Arcroom. And I can tell you it takes a lot of bossing to actually get this item. So it's also unique. So you can either get a really good weapon for that main, for that Embossing Mule, or you can get a pendant for your main if you don't have one. So it could be, a way to really boost the damage of all your characters at once. And all these rewards are for all your characters. Just you really need to pick which one you want to do. And guys, that's everything I have on Tera Burning. Hopefully I have persuaded you into really thinking a lot about what character you want to burn and where you want to go in Maplestory. And if you want to see more of me and of everything I'm doing, I also have a reboot progression series that I try to upload weekly for. I have a Destiny training guide if you want to see that. And if you want to see videos about Legion and other things, please leave those comments down below. And as always, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!